Let's find the value of x that would make the two triangles similar to each other. Well, as we've been talking about recently, in similar triangles, obviously our side lengths are not going to be the same length. My side lengths are not congruent. However, they will have a common ratio, a common scale factor. And so let's use a proportion to find our missing side. And so in this case, I'm going to match up the sides 4 and 12. Those are both corresponding sides, and they both have numbers on them, so this should be useful in my proportion writing. In my second part of my proportion, my second ratio, I'm going to match up a second set of sides, and really you have a choice at this point. Either x you choose should get you the same value. I'm going to choose to match up this side, x minus 1, which would correspond to this side over here. If you would rather use the other set of sides, you will see, and you could try it, you'll see you'll get the same answer. Because I chose but I'm going to choose these. Since the 4 went on top on the first side of my proportion, the x minus 1 will also need to go on top. I'm going to match that up with the 18 on the bottom. I need to make sure that I'm being consistent when I set up my proportions. So this is not the only proportion you can write. If yours is consistent, you should get the same answer that I can get. From there, I could cross multiply if I wanted to. I don't have a calculator on me at the moment though, so here's something that I'm going to do. This 4 over 12 can be simplified. I'm going to simplify that to 1 over 3, just to make the calculations a little bit easier to do without a calculator. Although, again, not necessary. You can do this without making it 1/3, and you'll see you'll get the same answer. And so here's the proportion I want to solve. Cross multiplying this way, of course, gets me just 18. Cross multiplying the other way, I need to make sure I do 3 times the entire part x minus 1. So I'm going to use parentheses and remind myself to distribute. And so if I do this, and again, your work may be different if you've not simplified or used a different proportion, but watch how we'll still get the same answer. So now adding 3 to both sides, I get 21 is equal to 3x. And then dividing both sides by 3, I come up with a final answer of 7. And so the value of x that would make these two triangles similar to each other is going to be 7. It's not going to make the sides the same length. That's not what I was going for. I was trying to make both sides, or all sides, have the same ratio, and an x value of 7 will do that.